Well, hello everyone. We're here again. This time with Mario Maker. Let's just change it right over and hey. Well, this is a little weird. I finally got the Switch set up into my room. Whoops. Finally got the Switch set up in my room. So, you may notice that, this level has already had some work done. And, you would be right. Basically, I had some friends over today, and we did just a bunch of stuff in general. It was pretty fun. Come over here. We just played games, and by the end of it, we decided to start making a Mario Maker level with the co-op kind of buildy thing. Oh, hey Nova. Thanks for the host, and how are you doing? So we started making a level, and it's pretty mazy right now. And, we got, like, I don't know how long I'm making this level, but we got a fair amount in, and then my friend started to get tired, so, we wrapped things up, and, decided to continue it on over here. So I guess I'll show you what we got so far. If you don't want to be spoiled, then, I don't know, look away or something, but, so what we got is a kind of maze-like level. I wanted to make something with these rotten mushrooms that was kind of like a maze. I forgot that was there. But in any case, I'm not supposed to be down here. So we got Mario. Oh, hey BKZ, how are you doing? You weren't paying attention, but you were over when we were doing this. So the main gimmick of this level is, just these, switches with the rotten mushrooms chasing you all over the place. And as you can see, the switches will sometimes activate rotten mushrooms to come and chase you. Stuff like that. And you may notice that you were required to collect all the coins in the level before you're able to leave. So each little bit of this room was made by me and my friend Nelson. I'm not sure if you saw him before. Oh, I forgot about that part. Well, in any case, we're kind of assuming that everything's all good, but after this part, you go down here, hit the switch, and it kind of goes in on itself. Oh. Didn't expect that guy to chase me like that. And this is probably the hardest part. And we got this, go through here. And the coins are more of a kind of check to make sure the player's like going through everything. And so we got this pipe. So warp pipes have to go into a subworld, so we kind of just made a little intermission there. We can't have checkpoints with a condition, so, that's a shame. So yeah, this is where we left off. I'm not quite sure what to do now. But I'll think of something. If anyone has any ideas, feel free to let me know. But how's everyone else been doing? Because I've been doing fairly well. I don't know, a lot of funny stuff I think happened, but it was mostly inside jokes, you know, the kinds that you have, kind of jokes that only really, like, people on the inside would understand. Originally, these coins were going to be 10 coins, but then there's a limit on those. And then I tried the pink coins, but there's also a limit on those, so, coins should do. Oh well. Let's see. So we got a lot of things pinned right now. Right. Let's see if I should need to fix anything over here. I remember, like, wanting to change something, but I don't quite remember what it was. No, I think everything was adjusted for. So originally, BKZ was actually going to be over here. But he decided against it, which fair enough, you know. Oh well, maybe you'll get to see him on camera next time. Alright. So I've made a couple levels, so by now, the controls are basically... I'm pretty good with the controls now, I think. Let's see. Maybe we could use this space here, or maybe not. So... what is next? BKZ, you have any ideas? Because the general theme of this level is rotten mushrooms and on and off switches. And kind of like thin corridors. What resources are there? Maybe just scrolling through this will give me a couple ideas. Maybe a boo? Could use that, maybe. P-switch? No, we already have switches. We don't want to use too many resources, because then things will start to feel cluttered. You know? Okay, hang on. I'm starting to get an idea. I'm thinking about using a spiny. So, hang on. I can just... oh, whoops. Alright, never mind what I said about the controls. Apparently I'm flubbing up the controls a lot. Okay, so yeah, we can have a spiny... actually, no, we don't need a spiny. I think I want a beetle instead. So these will just drop down. Yeah, okay.
Here we go.
Whoops. So BKZ, what are you up to right now? Because currently I am... well, I mean, I guess you know what I'm doing. So my idea here... whoops. Might be easier just to place one and then copy that. Chillin'? That's good. Hang on. How do I do this? So I'm gonna put another layer of ground to have another layer of this to make it kind of even. I think... I'll have like 3 extra blocks of these. So my idea here is we're gonna have a Buzzy Beetle up here. Oops. Maybe have that be a little longer. Actually, hang on. We probably need this to be a little bit taller as well. Yeah. Just calm down, Luigi. It's not even close. So just running under this will trigger the beetle to start spinning. Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, we'll just have that then. So we'll have that, and we're gonna need an obstacle, so... How early does this trigger? So around here-ish. Alright, and that'll continue triggering, so maybe I can have some timing to do with that? This seems like a pretty good idea, actually. So... let's go through the pipe. What state is this going to be in? Oh, right, that's one thing I wanted to change. I wanted to... Actually, I guess we don't really need there to be any blocks there. So it's gonna be blue is on when you get through the pipe. Alright, so if blue is supposed to be on, then these have to be reversed then. I guess we just gotta kind of redo this section then. That's fine. That's ground. So yeah, I finally went around to setting up my Switch for streams and kind of generally just putting it into my room. First of all, the clarity on this monitor that I'm getting is a lot better than I expected, to be honest. It's very nice. And also, it didn't take as long as I thought it would have. I thought it would have been like a pain, but I forgot that the Switch was just plain very portable. Alright, so blue will be active when coming through here, and this will...
Here we go.
Okay. And you can't die through the blocks. Only, like, items and stuff dies through blocks. Okay. I think we should just have a hallway that constantly changes. We'll fill this out a little bit then. And then we're gonna have a pipe here, I think. Mushroom pipe. Whoops. So let's see, what did happen today? I don't know, just I think a lot of talks between some friends and I.
Here we go.
Alright, so I'm gonna have my thought process is we're gonna have a bunch of the on-off blocks. Kind of going back and forth. I might want to keep a space in between them, though. Get back in there. Keep pressing the D-pad by accident.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's try putting some more blocks together. And see how let's see how the mushroom compares against that. Yeah, like I thought, it would just kind of get destroyed. So I guess we'll just keep it like this. This is almost the end of the level, apparently. So let's lock that up a little bit and force... We got a lot of work with here. We can go down and up, so...
Here we go.
Having rapidly changing switches is more of a platforming thing than a puzzle thing, though. So I guess we'll have a little platforming section here. Let's actually pin this coin real quick as well, since we're using that. We'll put it here. This is pretty simple, actually.
Here we go.
Oops.
Here we go.
So we'll trigger the beetle. Am I getting tired as well? I'm getting like slurred. It's actually a bit fast. What if we made it further apart? Actually, what if we just...
Here we go.
Alright, maybe a little faster than that. Let's see how it does with 2 on switches at this distance.
Here we go.
You can kind of run to kind of just avoid the mushroom spawning entirely. Alright, and that makes it pretty easy to get to.
Here we go.
Yeah, as long as you just kind of run. Alright. We don't really need these blocks here.
Here we go.
And actually, now that I think about it, it would just spawn, like, while you're up here as well. That's actually pretty good. I think I like that. Okay, that's good now. I think... Okay. So now what do we do after that? Also, how far does this have to go to stop happening?
Here we go.
I think that'll keep happening throughout the whole screen now that I think about it. It kind of breaks what we had going earlier, but it's near the end of the level, unless we want to, like, expand it a little bit, which I guess we will, just a little bit. Don't want it to be too long. I usually like making shorter levels, so... Yeah, now it feels like we have a little more to work with. We also got a lot to work with down here. Whoops. Hey BKZ, you got any ideas for this? May as well make it 2 blocks. Let's see. Could bring back another thwomp that we had once, that one time in the level. It's like, we do got a lot down here, once again. We still got quite a bit of level left, like until here-ish. So personally, my favorite theme to go with is Mario World. But I had Nelson choose the theme of it, and he said Mario 3, so we basically just went, okay. Mario 3 is good too. Can't knock it. But I really do like these level design kind of things. Although everyone hates playing my levels for some reason. Or at least all of my friends do. It's fun anyways. It's fun to like make it, and it's fun to like see what people think about it. Let's see. Oh, right. What I wanted to do here was have a little pipe here. Oh, this could actually probably spawn beforehand as well.
Here we go.
Oh, that's not too bad. That's also not exactly what I wanted either. I don't really want the mushroom to fall down there. Hmm. What if I gave it wings?
Here we go.
And then it kind of just flies off, and it does respawn. That's not quite what I wanted either. Yeah, putting the wings on these things kind of ruins the whole point of it, because it doesn't go directly towards you, kind of just goes in a line, which kind of sucks. Because that would be cool if you could do kind of like the Mario 64 Green Demon thing, where it's like constantly like flying at you. Hmm. Can we fix that? Oh, maybe if we made it a one-way. Hmm. That could work.
Here we go.
So yeah, then we can do that, and there's a mushroom down here waiting to catch us. That means I have to make another exit, so... Oh, hey Dono. How you doing? You're coming by. We're playing Mario Maker. Remember when we tried to do that co-op? Well, I tried to do that, and the same thing kind of happened to me. Though it didn't happen on stream, though. Let me see the level so far. What's your thing?
Here we go.
If you want to be spoiled, sure. Don't worry about it. So this is kind of like a mazy level. I wanted to do something with the on and off switches and also with the rotten mushrooms, so this kind of came to mind. Also, my friend Nelson, who was here at the time of making this, when we started making the level, it was co-op making it. We were going to make a co-op level, but then we ended up making like a single player level, just because it's like very mazy and it doesn't work well with single or multiple players. So, although this seems kind of mazy, it's actually very linear. Just because of the way the switches work. Also, there's a weird thing that happens with this guy. Why does he move? Anyways, there's a requirement here that you gotta get all the coins. And, yeah. So basically, it's just an on and off switch level with a lot of these rotten mushroom guys to make things like a lot more urgent, and especially this room. Thwomp isn't going back up because of the one-way blocks. Yeah, I know that, but he starts sliding. Like I didn't want him to go back up. Yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's doable, but that's tough. Let's try that again.
Here we go.
Yeah, see? And if you get out, then you're safe. Oh, that doesn't look good. Okay. That hasn't happened before. One ways wouldn't just solve that. But yeah, basically, the idea here is you get this coin and go back this way, and this path is opened up. What is this one doing down here? You have work tomorrow, so you're gonna sleep? See ya? Alright, fair enough. You'll see the rest of the level when it's done. A lot of it seems to not be working properly, though. So I'm gonna have to fix a lot of this. But I'll see you next time, then. Have fun at work.
Here we go.
See, I don't know why this guy wants to slide this way. Like, I get he's not going up because of the one-ways, but that's... I haven't seen that before. So yeah, maybe we'll have to rebalance some of this stuff up here. Because that one down there... That... Oh, I don't know why it's not spitting out a mushroom now. Actually, yes I do. It's stuck somewhere else. This is actually kind of tricky. I think I'll move this over a block to make it easier to get. Because the way this feels is... You'll have to jump up, and it's safer to, like, jump up back to this platform, even though there's this pinhead here. Rather than jumping down here, where the mushrooms will catch you. So... bringing that one step closer will probably help a lot. Yeah. Even just one block helped massively. Anyways... This guy's back. We got these spike traps here, and with the tight space, you would want to do it, like, very slowly. But that's what the mushroom here is supposed to prevent. It's supposed to kind of rush you along.
Here we go.
Whoops.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, well, that one's just because I'm bad, I guess. I don't know, I wanted this part to be particularly difficult, so, I set it up like that. It's definitely doable, but I'm not too great at Mario, believe it or not. So, what do we got over here?
Here we go.
I think this works. I'll just have to, like, play it better. I'll make it so that you return here. I want to make it so that you don't get just soft locked if you miss anything. So with that one coin at the start, we'll probably have a door that lets you reset the level. I'll just have to make sure I end on the same block pattern that we started on. Which might be hard with this Buzzy Beetle here now that I think about it, but we can still do it. It's not too bad. Actually, yeah, if I'm doing that, then may as well just do this. How far can I go before this thing disables on me? Well, right into his loving arms, I suppose.
Here we go.
Ooh, that's... Alright, we got rid of that one. I like that, actually. Hang on, can you even see the coin from, like, down here? I guess the platforms are a pretty good indication. Okay. I just want to see.
Here we go.
This is kind of like tough because that was close. Okay, so it's about here where the blocks stop. So in that case, I'm gonna put some more ground here and here, and have an on-off switch and remove one of these walls, just to make it easy to get back.
Here we go.
Ooh, actually that could be a problem. Alright, I guess we can just move everything one extra block up. And, J-Rod. Oh, hey, J-Rod. Welcome back to the stream. We're making a Mario level revolving around on and off switches and, rotten mushrooms. Whoops. Gotta play your level when I finish it. Oh, that's great. You got this game as well? If you got any levels, I'll play it after I'm done making this. I'm not sure how long I plan on going for, but I'll go for a decent amount of time, at least. But this Buzzy coming from behind, I'm thinking is going to give me some troubles. Actually, yeah, we don't need to go any further than this, so this should actually be fine. Playing non-stop, about to sleep soon, though. Oh, that's fair enough. Well, thanks for stopping by if you do leave soon, but...
Here we go.
How much, what have you been, focusing on? Playing the levels or making them? Because, personally, I prefer making the levels. It's really fun, especially to see people play your levels. Although, all my IRL friends, run away from me whenever I try to get them to play my levels. They think I'm sadistic, but I'm trying not to be, if that makes any sense. There's a lot of space down here that we haven't really used. Where is the exit? It's right here-ish, so... Maybe we'll have an extra little section over here, and then we'll have it drop down, maybe? You don't have to use all this. Mostly playing, but you're planning on making some levels. That's fair enough. That's the thing about this game. Either way, you're getting, like, a lot of content from it. Either making or just playing levels, because it's like an infinite Mario game, basically. Though some levels are better than others. There are a lot of amazing things that people make. Like, even the troll levels, if they're done correctly... Alright, what am I... let me think about it for a second. But even the troll levels, if they're done correctly, like, not just annoying, but they subvert expectations and end up basically, like, messing with your head, like, that's good. That's actually, like, really impressive if they manage to do that. So, let's see. We'll have this be a bit of a restroom. So, more ground should go here. Oops. And I'll put a door here, basically. Oh, have you checked out Windows, by the way? I did tell you about it once, and you said you'd look into it. Because, Windows, although I haven't personally been there, I hear it's, like, a nice place, like, a lot better than, like, even the tournament that happened last time, that I dressed up all fancy for. Now, let's see. What should I do? Maybe I'll just have some simple jumps. The rotten mushroom, as you know, can only jump up if it's on a wall, and it only jumps up 2 blocks, so if I'm going to have a chase, then I'm gonna have to be a little bit constricted by that. That's not that big of a constriction. You haven't, but you're planning on attending a tournament sometime this week. This week it's on Saturday. Oh wait, no, it's Sunday, I guess. Well, that sounds fun. I don't really know if I'm going to a tournament. Maybe if my friends are going, then I might go as well. That's kind of how I usually do it. Because I've talked about it with some friends, and I'm not really, like, big into the competitive scene, but, like, if, like, some friends are going, and we're gonna have, like, some fun, then yeah, I'll go as well. I guess I'll put this one way here. So, we're gonna want a wall here. Or do we? I'm not... Whoops. Oh, multi-grab is like a cool feature. Hang on. Wow. Maybe I should use that more often. But in any case. Like, if I say I don't want this here, I can just do that. Wow. That is very convenient. But... yeah, what am I doing here? If I can use some... maybe I'll put in some on and off switches. So the way I kind of approach this is a similar way that I approach, I guess, a Mega Man level. Because as you know, I'm kind of a big Mega Man guy. And there's this game that's out. You mostly been making levels in Mario 3? No, well, actually, I only made a couple levels so far. I haven't been playing this game that much. And so I made like a quick 30-minute level just to like try out the controls in like Mario Maker or Mario 3. And then I recreated an old level from Mario Maker 1 that a friend and I had made in the Super Mario World theme. And when I asked my friend, hey, what theme do you want to do this level in? He said 3, so that's why we're doing 3 right now. And plus there's a thwomp in here, which I don't want people to jump on, so 3 would be the ideal situation. I guess, just because of that. It keeps the controls fairly simple. We'll have a coin in here too. Because... alright, that'll be the incentive, I suppose. As well as just one of these. So... once they get over here, the Buzzy Beetle will stop changing the blocks constantly. Which is why the switch is here, and they're able to go in. And the blue switch will be on. So... okay. I'll do that thing that everyone does. Where, like, you gotta hit the switch in midair. Just this once, though. But I do actually like all the themes here. They're all, like, pretty fun to use. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Mario 3. But I still like using this theme anyways. Can you make that jump? You can probably make that jump.
Here we go.
Oh, whoops.
Here we go.
Oh, let's see. Now I'm not sure if you can make that jump. You can make it normally, but with that there, I'm not sure. Let's move these down a little bit. Actually, let's move these up one. Whoops. Yeah, that'll do. What am I... There. I don't know why that was so hard. I don't remember what I was gonna say. So yeah, let's try this out.
Here we go.
Whoops, wrong button. Even though I think I've got the controls down, I really am still kind of just getting it down. That's pretty simple, actually. I think I'll change these blocks to the red ones, because if you overshoot it, I don't want you to just fall down. That'd be mean. So instead we're gonna change these blocks. So if you miss it, you'll still be able to retry it. And then I'll add one of these guys. I guess we'll make this even then. Let's see. And we'll use the red blocks to cover this up. So I guess we'll put it down another level. So we can all move this down, and that's fine, because we got so much space down here. Whoops. So yeah, even though I think I got this all, like, figured out, I keep, like, mispressing buttons anyways, which is... it doesn't matter too much. Whoops. But yeah, personally, my favorite theme is Super Mario World, and that's just because Super Mario World was, like, my first Mario game. So... like, the nostalgia factor is, like, way high for me. And I also... whoops. I also just like spin jumps as well.
Here we go.
Okay. Actually, I'll change it back to the blue, because now we're not really worried about overshooting it when we jump. Or we're worried about trying to avoid this thing. And then you might overshoot it and fall down the cliff. Okay. So yeah, this is going back.
Here we go.
Actually, that makes this a lot easier as well. Alright, we don't really want people to be standing on it, though. So let's just make it taller. Or maybe that would be better as just plain ground. Add a mushroom. It's right here. Already did. Those mushrooms are the worst. Oh yeah, it's because they chase you. And I like the idea of a chase. Here, I'll play this from the start.
Here we go.
I think some of this level is broken right now. I'm not entirely sure though, because I haven't lived through the whole level yet. But I've been testing this out in kind of segments, and I like how this beginning part is. To me, the beginning part is very strong. And that's probably my favorite little, like, unintentional contraption right there. I didn't even notice that the blocks would, like, put those guys up until, like, way later. Add a good mushroom? Probably not. Actually, maybe. Because this actually is pretty difficult. And, when I say that, I'm mostly referring to this room right here. Originally, this coin was 1 block over. But I think it's actually, like, okay to do now. Yeah, it's not that hard, but before it was, like, really precise to get back on this specific platform, and otherwise you would go down there, and, yeah, those guys are waiting to catch you into their loving arms, just like that. If I try to restart the level at like any other point though, the level kind of breaks because some of these guys spawn before like I really intend them to. Unless they do that anyways, in which I kind of want to see that, but I'm not good enough at my own level to really see it, unfortunately. No, have them suffer. Yeah, I was asking Nelson like whether or not he wanted people to be able to take a hit, and he's like, no, they should do it in one try. So no checkpoints, all 7 coins, no hits. Oh, this level isn't like Kaizo level hard though. Like look at these guys, they're waiting for you. All right, so that doesn't work. I guess you'll have to go back and then go through it.
Here we go.
But that's not the hardest part, I don't think. Because if you look down there, there's some spikes down there, so, yeah. Oh yeah, you see? Like, that just happened a lot earlier than I really intended to. So unless that despawns, I'm gonna have to fix that somehow. That was a mistake. Out of Super Crown? That's not in this game. Let's try this again.
Here we go.
Maybe I should add another thwomp somewhere. I'll have to make sure it's on screen though. Alright, yeah, I'm just bad at this. I feel like I have to test this though.
Here we go.
Like if something's broken, I gotta fix it before I move on. Oh, well, now I'm just being dumb.
Here we go.
So J-Rod, what's your favorite gimmick in this game? Because personally, I'm not sure what is my favorite gimmick. But I'm currently liking, like, whatever this is. I do like the spin jumps. I felt like there wasn't nearly enough spin jumping in story mode. But then a friend made a level entirely revolving around spin jumps, and it was very hard, so I kind of have my fill of it now. Alright, that's all good. Ooh, that's not good at all. Alright, that was my fault, but yeah, that needs to be fixed right away. We can't have the mushroom guy be in front of you, especially in this part. If you, yeah, this is this section, and we want the mushroom to chase, but we don't want it to be there. So maybe we have to move this pipe down? I don't know, this place is already kind of crowded, so I'm not sure if I really have the space. You like all the objectives. Yeah, all the objectives is like really cool. And there's so many of them too. Like, without taking damage, without leaving the ground, so you can make like interesting water levels with that. With like waters rising and lowering. And collectathons, defeating a certain amount of enemies, like it's all pretty good. So, let's see. This section is a little bit close to... Oh yeah, the multi-grab feature, hang on. What if I just got this section... Oh, I can't move that much, okay. What if I just took this section... and pushed it somewhere else? This actually might work now. because the pipe will be off the screen until you actually jump down here. Oh, hey, Alex. How you doing? Nice of you to join us. We're making this maze mushroom level. Thank God you didn't miss this. The bullworm will still find you. Luigi. Luigi's in Luigi's mansion, though. Also, now this one way is kind of unnecessary because you can't jump back up here. But yeah, like, so we're currently making a kind of like... It looks like a maze, and it'll probably feel like a maze, but it's actually linear. It's a very neat trick. And this is going left to right. There's no invert button, understandably. But the goal is right here. And having this section last sounds like it would be ideal, just because of the difficulty of it. So let's just have like all the ground here again. This is the most convenient thing to have happened in Mario Maker. I'm very glad that this exists. Alright, now after we fill this in, we'll put the pipe in to the original spot. Oops. There we go. And, yeah, that section's fine, I guess. Oh yeah, I don't want that there. I want there to be a bit of space behind the spike so that that's not the reason you die. Let's... I'm not sure what kind of levels I usually end up making. Because like I said, I'm usually like a more Mega Man type of guy, I suppose. So I guess I make games that are... I guess I make kind of like things that are more like one-room challenges, because that's a lot of like what Mega Man is. It's like one-room challenges, and then you like go on to the next room, and sometimes the rooms like move forwards, or like... Wait, no, that's not the way to say it. They're like concurrent. There's like a bunch of them. Let's see. So... this definitely won't trigger when I'm up here then. Because you just plain can't see it. Yeah, this works fine. Oh, whoops. This could follow you, though. Whoops. Yeah, that's good. And the good thing and now the mushroom doesn't spawn. So we fixed that, but now we're missing a section. And now we got like a bunch of extra space down here that, honestly, I don't think we'll need. I think this is gonna be the last thing. So I'll just have this teleport to the exit. With a pipe that is green to represent good. Oh, right, the subworld. Please rotate the pipe. Thank you. I really like the menu music for this. It's actually very soothing. Alright, now this will go basically directly to the goal. That'll be the last challenge. Because that's another thing that ends up happening to me. I end up, like, starting out strong with, like, really cool ideas. Well, I guess in my opinion, really cool ideas. And then I try to make like a full level out of it, and by doing so I end up kind of running the idea dry, so I don't really want to do that. So, and besides, this last part's gonna take a while. Where's the go to the start of the level button? That's probably just minus. So now we got a whole section down here we gotta fix. And we'll fill this up as well. Alright, how about we just have one that is caged? Actually, no, that wouldn't work, because you're already flipping the switch down here, and this would be loaded in, so it wouldn't be in place. Shut up. Anyone have any ideas for this? Thwomps? Maybe not thwomps. Fire bars. Maybe, but I kind of want to stay within the theme of just, like, the on and off switches and the mushrooms, because, like, I think I said this earlier, but I want to kind of, like, limit resources to find, like, cool ways and, like, neat things to do with, like, one thing. Even if they've already been done before by, like, other people. But, like, I just don't want it to get too cluttered, you know? And I think that'll be the last challenge. Actually, I'll put this, like, right here so you actually can't miss it. I'll put these all in the way, unless they're, like, this one. Let's see. And that one's there for a reason. Sure, we'll put one there. It'll give you a reason to stay up, which will give a lot more risk to that. More mushrooms. Yeah, but I want to be careful with the mushrooms here in particular, just because by running along here you'll load them in. So I don't want it to be completely unfair and have them, like, be in kind of like this position, because that's not good. So I have to, like, cage them somehow. Let's see. So, okay. That fixes that if we just have the mushrooms on this side. So the mushrooms will jump about to, like, this high. They won't be able to scale these walls. They won't be able to scale the walls, but how high do they jump?
Here we go.
Okay. We'll have another annoying section right here. Then we'll have this be a kind of, oh right, slopes. Where's the slopes at? That's not it. I want to be kind of careful because this can kind of mess with the terrain like a lot more than intended. Yeah, sure, we'll add another layer of block here. Okay, there. Let's see how this plays out.
Here we go.
This is a lot more intimidating in motion. Oh, wait. Oh, it might be in my imagination, but I felt like we were jumping less high the closer I got.
Here we go.
Oh, whoops.
Here we go.
Whoops. Alright. This'll work, but I have to erase some of these. Whoops. Undo that. I'll have one here, here, and here. This is good.
Here we go.
Oh, well, that's just bad timing on my part.
Here we go.
Okay, so you have to go through while it's on the downwards motion. Oh. This is good. This'll do fine. Now I really won't be able to get to the second part. Maybe I should get... Can you run over it? Yeah, you can run over it, kind of. Oh, you mean like all the way. Alright, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah. You have to... The trick to it is to start running, like, while they're almost at the peak of their jump. That way, by the time they're, like, going down, you'll be able to kind of, like, run through it. That's nice. I like that. I like that section. Oh, we need that coin. Alright. Maybe not there. We'll have it here.
Here we go.
Because when you start the section, the way the rotation of the blocks will be is actually the blue will be solid. So you'll be able to just kind of like run through it. Oh. Oh, that's just me being dumb. I actually like this section a lot because you'll barely be able to make it generally, and if you jump, the mushroom will end up being destroyed by these blocks, and it's usually very close. Then we got this section, which is gonna be awful. Let's get a door here. Let's see. So if you don't got the, if you don't got the coins, you can restart. Alright. But we do need, in order for it to reset properly, we do need for the blocks to be on the red side. And I'm not sure if it's global. I'm assuming it's global, though. So let me... Hang on, what rotation is this going to be on? Okay, so this is going to make it so that if you're going over here, the blocks are going to be... Oh, well that's actually easy. Hang on. All I gotta do is this. I've made a mistake by doing it like that. No, Oops. Now we're good. There we go. I'll put it over here.
Here we go.
Now if you want to reset, can. And in order to do it, you'll have to have the blocks on this rotation. That's easy. And honestly, I think that'll do it for this level. So let's see, where's my save button? Let's find a good place to get a thumbnail.
Here we go.
That's not a thumbnail button. Should we just get like a... No, we should get like something more than just that. Maybe like this? This kind of shows what's going on. Maybe. Maybe this? This level's starting to look really fun, to be honest. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult, but I actually like how this is turning out. I think that this is... I'm starting to run out of ideas, so... I'm gonna extend the time limit as well, so that if you do get to the end, you can actually go through it again, if you want, or if you need to. Sometimes hard levels are fun. And the last ones I made, even the recreation of like, I'll show the recreation after uploading this level. I'll upload this level up on stream, sure. And I guess I'll just save the start of it. Maybe I'll move it down a little bit more and save it. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not very good at any pixel art or anything, so I'm not gonna end up doing that. So let's see, how do I upload a level again? Do I just go to core spot? Alright, I gotta like rename this. Hang on. Name. What should this be called? Rotten Mush'Maze? Maze Bean. Hey Kyle Blanco, nice of you to join us. With apostrophe? Sure. Maze Bean. Foppenheimer? Alright, I think I like this name better, though. I'll name a different stage, Maze Bean. Let's see. What should the description be? Let's see. Maze Bean? No, not Maze Bean. What do you guys think? If you guys really want, I can probably stretch it to include bean in there somehow. If you really wanted a bean. Oh, hey, Foppenheimer. Thanks for the follow. There we go. The purple beans are closing in. Alright, time to die to this level a million times. Guys ready? So yeah, for those of you that haven't seen this, this is it. This is the level. And again, despite being... Start a timer? Oh, I could. I got live split, but I never bothered to do anything with it. If I don't do it like this attempt... Oh, what's this? Hang on. This didn't happen last time. Alright, now I'm scared of this thing. I think I have to edit that too. Oh. It's been a while. I haven't heard that thing. So let's see. If you go too fast, the mushroom actually sticks around instead of disappearing. If I make this spawn slowly, though, like every so often instead of instantly like everything else does, then maybe that might fix it? I don't know. So that'll always put one out. Oh, whoops. I kind of wanted to look at that, though, because that time it despawned. And it didn't spawn again because I'm assuming it only spawns if you are under it. Actually, you know what? We could just do without this one. The section was only good when it wasn't there, so we're getting rid of it. Alright. Now I think the course is good. Let's save it again. And hang on, let me get a timer out. Oh, that was quick. I don't remember what button it is for this, but anyways, let me just add this real quick. Let's see, is it working? Oh, I don't think it's working. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. You know what? I'll start the timer anyways. Even though no one else can see it, I'll be able to, like... I'll be able to kind of keep track for everyone. Alright. What was the button for it? No, I don't remember what button I used for it. I'll just... Control... And just start it. Oh. So minus like 10 seconds. Give or take. So my thought process for this one was I wanted there to be a little bit of platforming, but I also wanted the mushrooms to still chase, so I put a bunch of these grinders with the mushrooms going along the bottom. And for this section, I don't really remember. I think I just wanted alternating pipes with mushrooms coming out of it. Or the kind of jump that you had to get to. And then the jump was too high, so I lowered it a little bit. Oh, right. I don't want to do that. Now, what's this section? Oh, right. I don't know what this button's still doing here, but, maybe... one more quick edit. One more. There. Now, for real this time. Alright, I guess we gotta reset this thing. And... may as well sync it up. So a lot of the time, I hit play, not upload. Did I? Uh-oh. Well, thanks for pointing that out. Whoops. Alright. Oh, I did. Alright. Reset. And start. Thanks for pointing that out. I would have done the whole level and not even realized. But yeah, the way I make a lot of my levels is... I generally don't want the player to go too fast. And what I mean by that is I usually put things in the way to make sections not necessarily drawn out, but a little longer than they would be, like, normally. Basically, like, I try to make the enemies, like, matter. Like, you have to either take care of them or, like, actively avoid them or something like that. But I guess in this case, it's a little bit of the reverse. Oh. Well, there's one. That slope actually throws me off more than I thought it would. Maybe I should have made that a gentle slope, but hey, I did it first try when I was making it, so surely it can't be too bad. And I'm not sure how long have I been making this level? I would say, actually, this level didn't take too long to make. Give or take, like, 3 hours, I would say. Including the stuff that happened off-stream. I would say that would be maybe like an hour and a half, and now we're at like an hour and 30-ish minutes. Okay. That was close. Oh, I gotta move. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, that works. No. Oh no. Alright, so I guess I got the trigger wrong, but hey, if I can get through this, then I'm not fixing it. Oh, actually, I guess a lot of these platforms are unneeded. That's not even the part I'm concerned about. F indeed. I don't know, should I edit those blocks? Because I don't really know. Uh-oh. This isn't good. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay. So I guess for that one, it's better to wait on the first platform than to go right away. But yeah, what I'm really concerned about is the spikes. I think that's going to take up the most time on my end. At the very least, I won't have to clear it multiple times from checkpoints, so I only have to deal with it once. I forgot what I was even saying. Alright, 5 minutes, let's go. And it makes me wonder, for like a lot of these guys that make like really, really hard levels and they upload it, how long do they like take to beat their, how long do they, like, you know what I'm about to ask, but like how long is it? Like how long is it the time that they take to beat their own level? Okay, I almost went and hit the block, but I finally remembered. I want to wait for him to be on this end, so I can just jump right back. Oh, let me through. Alright. While you're going like over them, they stop as well. Ooh, that one was close. Yeah, the timing for that isn't too bad. Ooh, whoops. Wait, why'd I jump backwards? Yeah, because on one hand, I kind of want to fix that, but on the other hand, it doesn't matter too much to me. Well, that certainly is something. I don't know, this is kind of a short level, even still. If you know how to, like, do everything. But because it's, like, pretty hard, I'm not sure if I really, like, want to consider it short and sweet. Uh-oh. Well, I guess that's just how it is sometimes. We'll wait here for a moment, once again, and that was kind of close. So J-Rod, if you're still around, what kind of difficulty do you usually prefer your levels to be? Do you like them, like, kind of easy and standard, kind of like how Mario is, like, now? Or do you like more difficult and, like, really precise levels? Or do you like kind of like a mixture of both of them? In fact, I'll ask everyone that. How do all of you guys like your levels? Because as for me, I would say it depends. I think the difficulty doesn't matter as much as the idea of the level, I think. Mostly playing expert? Yeah, but even on expert, you like your levels vertical. Oh, I see, another vertical level lover. That's a weird way to say it, but yeah, I too happen to like vertical levels. Ooh. Not good enough for super expert. Yeah, neither am I. In fact, I'm probably around like more like normal skill, but even so, even on like those varying game modes, difficulty kind of fluctuates a lot. Ooh, I made it past like pretty quickly. And it's gone. Alright, great. Now that I think about it, the level might break if I go to the right and then back. Like, that coin might be unachievable if I end up doing that. So I'm gonna test that real quick. Because I don't like to leave things kind of, like, messy like that, unless it, like, actually comes together. Unless, like, you know, the mess comes together to make something, like, better than it would have been. That's not one of those things. Oh, I was doing really good on that one, too. Have you played any, like, proper troll levels before? Not in the, troll level where it's, like, unfair and, like, annoying, or, like, pick a door. The one that I mentioned, earlier. Like, the kind that subverts your expectations, and it's like I want to be the guy levels of, like, troll. Or it subverts your expectations, and instead of, like, being, like, super frustrated, you can't help but, like, laugh a little bit at, like, the, like, how they kind of, like, read your mind or whatever. Ooh, that was close. Because I've never played any of those levels, but it does sound interesting. It sounds fun to play. Alright, I wanted to test this. Alright, so the Buzzy is no longer active. But you can actually still do this, so yeah, that's fine. Alright, come here. Oh no. Ran into some. If it's done well, it's great. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But then again, if it's not done right, then it's raw. Also, here's, in case you haven't seen it. Wait, hang on. I don't want that to do anything to me. I don't know why he does this. Why does he move to the side? It usually doesn't happen, but if it does happen, it's kind of funny, and it doesn't really affect the, like, level integrity. But yeah, I know he stays down because of the one-way. That's what I intended, but why does he start moving to the side? Ah. I'm not sure if that's like a bug or something. Like, look at that. And if you're quick about it, you wouldn't even see it. That mushroom made it through the swamp. But yeah, the hardest part of making a hard level is obviously getting around to beating it. We're at like 14 minutes. Alright, here we go. But yeah, the way I kind of make levels, much like with any other level designer, can be seen in, like, back in MM1, you legit spent days trying to... Oh, Mario Maker 1. But that is Mega Man. Yeah, sometimes it really do just be like that. Like, you like how difficult the level is, and it's fun, but... beating it can just sometimes be super difficult. I'm assuming that, like, Super Expert has, like, a bunch of, like, Kaizo stuff in it. And if you don't know what that is, it comes all the way back from, like, ROM hacks, of Mario World. One of the most infamous... Let me just grab my words that I just dropped real quick. One of the most infamous ones was Kaizo Mario World. I think Kaizo means just, like, mixed or something, but basically it was, like, a really hard hack. And it basically became an icon for, like, really hard and precise Mario hacks. And it has basically been a staple for, like, many other things in Mario communities, such as in Mario Maker, it pops up a lot. Especially for the term Kaizo blocks, which are invisible blocks basically placed to mess your jump up. I just shrank, didn't I? Like a while ago, probably. Hang on, let me like focus on this real quick. Okay, so Kaizo blocks basically just gimp your jump, and usually end up send you careening down a pit. And there were a lot of them, needless to say. And so, whenever that happens in this game, it's usually just called the Kaizo block because of that. Yeah, so that kind of messes with this puzzle, but since you can turn the blocks manually, And you can come back up here as many times as you want. I'm not concerned about it. And I'm not concerned about that mushroom either, just because it's pretty easy to dodge. I think I died there because I held back. I'm gonna get onto the last jump, and that'll be fun. Dying there. That does seem like a lot of rotten mushrooms. But because of the block basically destroying most of the things, I actually think that's pretty fair. It's not too hard to dodge it if you end up getting screwed and getting all the mushrooms anyways. It's pretty amazing though how people, like how good people can get at this game as well. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, it's fine. Yeah, if you miss that, you can still go back. Never mind, it's fine, it's fine. Where did you come from? So you're still being rushed just because of that guy. Alright, here we go. Should I make that easier, or should I keep it like that? Just cause I'm thinking about, I'm debating about making it easier, but I'm more leaning towards keeping it like that. It is a pretty big punishment, though. So, like, knowing that that's the, like, final part of the level. Ooh, that was close. Oh, just let me in. Let me in! Oh. Oh, right, Alright, so like forever ago I was talking about the different styles that a lot of creators have. Each creator kind of has their own styles. A lot of the really cool ones, I would say, take like everything that Mario Maker has and like implements them into the game, even like off-screen stuff, to like influence the stuff that's happening on screen. And that's how like a lot of like good troll levels are made as well. Like a lot of stuff is manipulated off-screen to influence whatever is happening on screen and make a lot of unexpected stuff happening. Dang. So like everyone has their own style with it as well. Like a lot of people are really good and enjoy making like speedrun levels, and if you were to ask me, I would say that my style is like, once again, I like a bunch of Mega Man, and a lot of that is like one screen challenges. So a lot of these are kind of like individual challenges that you have to go through. Because if you like notice, a lot of these are kind of like cubicles. Like they're all kind of like squares that have their own like unique challenge in them. Well, I guess it's like not so unique here because it all has a similar theme. But each little section here has like a similar, has like a challenge to it that's different. So that's kind of my philosophy when it comes to making levels. Like, generally have, like, a theme going, and then have, like, a bunch of challenges revolving around that theme. That's why I usually specialize in shorter levels as well, because the longer the level is, the more kind of, like, ideas get used up. And so I start to kind of, like, run out of ideas to describe it, I suppose. Ooh, that was close. If that was even closer. And I just fell. But lately, my week has been going pretty well, I think. Last week, I ended up not streaming at all, I think. I don't think there was even, like, one stream last week. And that's just because of a combination of things. I kind of, like, lost track of time, which is pretty easy to do if you don't go to bed at the same time every time, I suppose. Which is currently kind of, like, what I'm doing. Hence why I'm up at 2 again. Well, I guess that's somewhat consistent if you stay up late. Even though, whoops, a lot of people say that's wrong. I disagree, though. But yeah, I lost track of time, and I also just kind of wasn't feeling it, unfortunately. But hey, I'm back in it. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. You know? Bad timing. Now I'm dying here most of the time. But yeah. So if I go through like too many level ideas, only like the bad ones will like be left. So, oh whoops. So yeah, the one-screen challenges, well, not really one screen, but individual challenges will become like less good. Generally. Sometimes if I take a break, then I'll get more ideas, though. But I guess that's how burnout works, you know? How did he get here? What? Wait a minute, what? How did this happen? I think this is actually impossible. What happened is, hang on. Let me move the camera around so that I can like point to it. This guy here somehow traveled like all the way like along the like this, and like ended up going down here, and ended up in this hole like here. Monka S indeed. I actually think I can't get through this. Because it's already like a precise jump as it is. I don't even know what to say to that. I've been here for like 30 minutes and I haven't seen that. We got this guy. We got that guy. Is there any more, like, things that can happen? Alright, he's blocked off. Thankfully. Alright. We're past that part now. I just realized how sad the reset door is. Let me in. Thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna take a breather here. So imagine getting through the spike section down there without having all the coins. So you have to reset and do it all again. Oh, that one was close. Oh. I actually don't think I've done the spike section legit yet. So, here's to a first. I have to hold run. I have to hold run and tap the, jump button. Oh no, I missed. That... I just choked there. And we're getting really close to the 30-minute mark. Honestly, I wasn't sure how long this was going to take me. In my nightmares, this would take like 3 hours. Hopefully, it won't take that long. I think the reason why that thwomp is moving is because he's on a one-way. I don't have, like, proof, but I feel like that might be why. Because he's, like, spawned on top of the one-way. I'm not sure, though. Need more momentum. We're at the 30-minute mark, alright. And I gotta beat this level. I really like how this turned out, though. I'm getting kind of dizzy looking at it. Yeah, I kind of... I don't know what happened. I just lost it there. You see, like, he moved over to the side even up there. You hate how it wasn't in sync in the other two? Yeah, that's weird. I think it's, yeah, when you jump over them, these, like, stop for a brief moment. Because they stop trying to jump over the wall. That's why they're jumping right now. So they desync. Yeah, like that. I wonder how precise that actually is. Because sometimes it feels like I can be really sloppy and get it, and other times I just can't get it. But yeah, I think that Thwomp is moving on the one way. Yeah, on the one way. Because if you hear it, you can kind of hear like the clicking of the one way as he kind of like shifts to the side. And I think because of that, like the properties kind of carry over to the bottom of the pit as well. So if Nintendo doesn't patch that, we can probably see some crazy stuff in troll levels if people like really make use of that. Ooh, made that. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're not good. Uh-oh. No, it's okay. I don't know where that mushroom went. I guess it got destroyed and it doesn't want to come back. Whoops. Okay, we're good. Wait, what? Why did I do that? Oh boy. I can't even get past the first jump. So yeah, I'm not sure if there's really too much of a difference between expert and super expert. I haven't tried them yet, but from what I've seen, it doesn't look that different. But maybe that's just because like I don't play them myself. I've just like seen it or like looked at it. Cause how hard is expert usually? Cause I know they got rid of like 100 man. Ooh. So now that they've got rid of 100 man, yeah. It's all like 30 lives and stuff, and it's endless rather than that. Aw. Phew. That was probably really close, actually. I actually, yeah, I see how this mushroom can get taken out, because of those blue blocks there. Okay. And good. So... I'm not very... I gotta practice my Mario consistent jumping. Cause like, how tall are the spikes? Like, that tall? So I gotta kinda like... Oh, that's too high, I think. That's a tough jump. Maybe I should change it back to how the first two are. What do you guys think? Because I'm leaning towards... Yeah, to change that just a little bit. Just to make it similar to the first two, since the first two jumps already aren't that easy with things chasing you, just because of the pressure kind of forces you to like go fast and mess up maybe. But maybe just a little. Because generally, I want, like... Before, I would leave, like, the levels as hard as I could make them. But I want to be more forgiving, like, recently. Got him. And I also don't know why sometimes the mushrooms don't, like, just don't spawn. Oh, okay, fine. I guess I'll play it like this, then. Because, like, the mushroom up there didn't respawn, even though these pipes in particular are supposed to... Yeah, let's edit that. Alright. We'll just have it like this. Let me
Here we go.
Oops. Let me practice this section.
Here we go.
So that way we still have this, like, one thing here, but we don't have to do it twice. At least.
Here we go.
Here, wait, let me compare
Here we
this.
go.
Let me see what kind of inputs I need for that.
Here we go.
Oh, that didn't count. I was invincible.
Here we go.
So I can't just jump and
Here we go.
press the run button in midair to get more distance. Can I?
Here we go.
Oops.
Here we go.
Let's get real familiar with the death noise in this game.
Here we go.
And this makes it... But this makes it almost too easy. And then having it lower makes it, like, almost pixel perfect. Alright. on.
Here we go.
Alright. But move this... Oops, not there.
Here we go.
There. That kind of conveys the same thing, but makes it a little less, like, bad. Or not necessarily bad, it makes it, like, less hard. Alright, good to know the reset door works. Okay. Now I can actually do it. If we had spin jumps, maybe that would be like the perfect height to do that little spike jump, but we're in Mario 3 rules, so not this time. Alright, now that we've edited it, we're gonna beat this on the 3rd try. We've been here for 43 minutes trying to clear this level. And I think that probably makes this section actually the hardest section. Oh, I'm starting to lose it again. Alright. Nice. Alright, well, now that I've died, let me fix this real quick. I was thinking about it for a while now, and I kept forgetting about it. Like all that over there is fine, but let's see. It is fixed. Probably. Yeah, that'll do, I guess.
Here we go.
Let's just cut to the beginning. That's actually gonna change the way I play this as well, since I've been abusing that spot for a while now. Ah, whoops. All this is starting to become kind of like muscle memory as well. That one was close. Please let me in. Okay. Didn't expect that one to get me. To be honest, I'm not sure how my friends are going to react to a lot of these. Because to me, a big part of like any kind of like level maker game is seeing my friends play through it. Like not necessarily just like hearing about them play through it, or like them telling me through, or telling me about it. I like to actually like see them play through it as well. The mushrooms are starting to not even look like mushrooms anymore. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing. I don't know. Oh, oops. Let me add... Phew. Alright, that's... I think that's luck. So that's pretty good luck. I missed. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. Here we go. This is a run. Oh. Whoops. Maybe I should have put the door on the other side. Oh well, I don't want to do that again. We've been here for almost an hour, 51 minutes, trying to do this. Themed. It's not music, it's not an Auto Mario. I guess short and sweet? Would that count as short and sweet? It's hard. There's no hard tag on here, but I guess that's... I think that's a given, I guess. I guess short and sweet. Standard? Oh well, it's a bit late for that. But here's the code, everyone. If you guys want to play it... That's the wrong way. The camera is reversed on my end. So, like, for me, it's natural to, like... because my door is over there. And also, the camera is, to me, facing this way. So it's, like, more natural to, like, point this way. But whatever. It's... like, because there's a wall right here. Yeah, there you go, everyone. If you want to do it multiplayer, actually that would be easier, because then just one person can wait around while the other one respawns. So, that's that. We're not ending the stream yet, though. I am going to get a sip of water. So, I will be back in a minute. And I'm going to play, your guys' levels, I suppose. Can I put up the code? Oh yeah, sure. Where is the code? Whoops. Alright. It's in Course World. Can I send you a level? Sure. Maker. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Here it is. Here's the code. I'll be posting this on my Discords, on the Discords I'm on as well. So if you want to... there are my words. So, anyone else that wants to play as well. Alright. I'm actually going to leave this up because I'm going to go get some water real quick. So I'll be back in about a minute. And we're back. What? I grew. So, suppose I'll be playing your guys' levels now. If you have any, feel free to send them. Any levels that you want me to play. Because I know I don't have all the ideas in the world. Also, these are here if you want them as well. I'll show them real quick. Here's Peaceful Empty Room 2. I alluded to this earlier. And it's also why there's a 2 and no 1. But this is kind of like a sequel or reimagining, I guess, of an old level I made in Mario Maker 1 with my friend, Orlando. He's currently away right now, but when we made it, the idea stemmed from, I think it was, who was it? Proton John. There was like an early video he made, which was a Super Mario World hack, and it was a level that consisted of entirely like invisible blocks, and you had to like hit every single one of them and climb up it to get it, and it was there as a message to say like, hey, stop with this invisible block crap, I'm sick of it. And so I went, that's a good idea, and made a level out of it, and we both made a level out of that. And it was very tight and tedious, and it sucked, but I made like a new one, and this one actually is like much more fair and forgiving. It's still like, I'll say like not that good, because it's still just like hitting invisible blocks and climbing up, but it's much more forgiving and it's much less of a slog than it was. And this one, Mario Forgot His Sleigh at Home, this one was just I was still getting used to the controls, so this is just my first level. It's my excuse first level. Alright. X4Q. Okay, we'll try out this level that you just sent me, Alex. X4Q, 2, and 3. RXG. Just Keep Swimming by Alex R. And Dodge Obstacles. Alright, well, let's a 5% clear rate. Reach the goal without landing after leaving the ground. Does that count in the water? So if I do this, okay. I see you really like water levels. Since the levels that you sent Donovan when I was watching his stream often involved a similar thing to this as well. Oh, this looks a bit tough. Hang on, I'm not like in the right mindset right now. I'm kind of like chilling out right now. And now I'm confronted with this. Oh, actually that wasn't so bad. Oh. Hey, that didn't count. Aw. Actually, this is interesting. Oh, that was just... I like this concept with all the platforms, because going upwards doesn't count as colliding with them, but if it comes up from under you, it does. Oh, like that. I did it wrong there. Okay, yeah. So, I hear people say that the swimming physics in Mario World is really good, because if you point in a direction, you can actually, like, control, like, the direction you're swimming, like, a lot better. And of course, that's not here in Mario Maker, since I guess all of the themes have to have a somewhat consistent control scheme, which is why... That's why 3D World is, like, locked to a specific thing. Yeah, this is a nice level, though. That one's actually tricky. Let me, like, look at the rest of the level first. Or is that, like, the end of it? Oh, it looks like there's a lot more. Oh, geez, how long is this level? Oh, I see. Okay, well, I don't really care about that. Oh, we just get items here. Oh, that's interesting. And this is the end of the level, then. And then the end is right here, then. Yeah, okay, that's... Wait, what's down here, then? Oh, one up. Okay. We got this one. How long did it take you to, upload this one? Because you do, like, a lot of these don't touch the ground levels, like I said before. Because the one that I saw Donovan play was the one with the rising water level. So, oh, okay. Well, it looks like you like this a lot. Though I guess it is in your character to like the ocean and also swimming and fish. To be honest, I'm not a huge fan of fish. I like looking at them, but I don't like the taste of them, for the most part. Lobsters and crabs are okay, but those are crustaceans and they're not really fish. And even then, I'm still not really a huge fan of them. I'll just take these hits, because this Fire Flower respawns. Please respawn. Where am I? I actually completely changed the button I've been pressing. Like, usually I've been pressing B, and then X. And now I've suddenly begun pressing A and Y. They both work just as well, I suppose. Imagine touching that platform and losing last second. That's probably happened to someone, but that's a good level, I like it. And it's also good to know that those platforms don't count unless they're, like, colliding with your feet directly, so you can swim through them. No, almost world record. Actually, 20 seconds is quite a long time. Nice level. Generally, I'm not really a big fan of water levels, but yeah, I like it. Very cool idea. If you guys have any more levels, that's welcome. In the meantime, I suppose I will try an easy endless challenge. Normal. I do like the menu music for this. Whoops. Now, since I haven't played this before, this will be kind of new to me. Mario embarks on a journey. My chair shrink again. I got hit.
Let's go.
1-3 Dusty Desert. Oh, is this a recreation of something? Oh, I guess I am bad at this game. So how are levels selected to go in, like, each endless challenge anyways? Is it just by, like, percentage of clear rate? So, like, really high clear rates will go on easy, and really low ones will go on expert? Oh yeah, that makes sense. I like the timing with that. That was kind of funny. Yeah, I like it. Oh man, this is the highest anyone has ever gotten. Cannon Fever. Oh, okay. Oh, we're getting, like, a lot more lives, too. This is an endless challenge, then. So... if it doesn't end... then, like, how long has, like, someone been... How should I say it? What is, like, the highest, like, number of stages people have, like, completed so far? I need that. Stars? This is a pretty good break from, the hard level we just went through. Oh, wait, I can shut this timer off here. Stop. But, in a sense, that kind of takes away from it, you know? If I walk off this, like, path here, do I end up in normal mode, or... So that'd be pretty cool if it does scale like that. This door is a lie, thank you comment, I suppose. Oh, if that's where the door went, then that's not that bad, I guess. Oh, I mean, it's good to see the other side of things. Alright, let's quit. Well, let's go into, Alright, play 10 courses. We may as well go into expert.
Let's go.
Shell puzzle. Oh, it's a puzzle? Okay. Oh, well. That was my fault. I don't know, I still haven't quite gotten used to spin jumping yet. I'm kind of scared to see what's in any of these. Oh, I'm glad I did though. I need that. Probably. Oh wait, hang on. Alright, so that was in the top block, so let's maybe remember that for later. If this is a puzzle. Yeah, this is big brain time. I mean, whoops. Not really. This is all kind of like standard stuff. And I missed. It's also saying it's short and sweet, so I'm not sure how long this is. I mean, this could be looked at as a quiz for like the different mechanics in the game, but I wouldn't really call this a puzzle level, per se. Oh, whoops, need that. That's fine. Unless it isn't. Okay, that wasn't... So is this gonna kill me because I lost the mushroom, or... Oops. What does this guy mean, oops? Okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, well that's kind of... Okay then. Well, I only did lose 3 to this, but... Oh, well, this doesn't seem like a horrible level. Except for that part. That part was, like, mean. That's okay. This isn't too bad. Though the question... It does beg the question, how short is short and sweet, though? Does it refer to the length of the stage, or does it refer to how long it takes to beat it? Because I guess if something's... Even if something's short, if it's hard, it's not necessarily sweet, I guess. Oh, whoops. Okay. If it's like stuff off screen, then this isn't a puzzle, you know? But I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, I guess. Whoop. That was just me being dumb. Shrink again. I really gotta get this chair fixed or something. But in any case... Oh. I keep forgetting about it, and I even said, like, oh, there's really not that much spin jumping in this game. Can Yoshi die from a thwomp? I wouldn't exactly rule it out. And I don't want to test it. Okay, so I get a P-switch here. Can I look up in this game? So that brings down a cannon. So... oh. Duh. Alright, it seems like we're kind of close then. Oh, okay. Yeah, this was pretty short and sweet, I guess. Hang on, I do want to one-up, though. Wait, what's that up there? Oh, it's just a crane. The contraption at the end didn't work, though. You know what? I like it. Sure. So a lot of friends have, or not really a lot of friends, but I have this one friend that has a decent point where if there's a level made by a guy whose Mii is like really messed up, you know you're up for wait, what is this? Bump thumping? Oh. Alright, we have hardly any time for this. Okay, how do I swim through this? Oh, I don't. Oh, I missed. Oh, okay, it comes back. But I probably don't have enough time for this. But yeah, once again, if any of you want me to play your levels, go ahead and send them over. Wait, okay. Not bad. A lot of these are pretty short. I guess that's what differentiates these from Super Expert. Because I guess, like, these are like really hard levels, but they are short. And Super Expert levels are probably long and hard. Super Mario Run, so I'm just holding... Oh. Oh, I would have not died if I... It's an auto-scroller. You don't just make a speedrun level and make it an... Well, I guess you can, but... But still, that's... That doesn't feel right. Oh. The light in your room is flickering? Could it be the light bulb? Or maybe it's a ghost? Personally, like, a lot of people believe like ghosts are like vengeful and stuff like that. I don't see why they would be. Like, sure, there might be some that are like that, but certainly not all of them are like that. Because, like, after a certain amount of time, like, you know, what's the point? I mean, I guess they don't have any... I guess they don't have anything necessarily better to do, but, like... You know? Certainly not everyone's trying to be scary. Sure, thanks. That... I'm too fast for it. I catch up with the pipe and then it doesn't want to pipe anything. Wario B, I just noticed that. Okay. You heard a creak. In your room or here? Because if you're talking like in your room you heard a creak, I don't know, it might be the light bulb then in that case. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I guess I was just dumb. So I was like thinking about it and oh, it was the first clear, neat. What was I thinking about? Oh yeah. Like, oh, how are you supposed to make any progress if it's like multiplayer versus? And I was thinking, yeah, how are you supposed to do like all these levels if you don't have that many lives? And as it turns out, yeah, a lot of people are like decently generous. Can I like not beat this unless I'm playing multiplayer? Okay. Oh, what? Oh, wait, I'm dumb. Morality play. I'm not sure what that necessarily means. But like, okay, I guess. Wait, where did I get all these coins? Oh, are the coins like shared through each level? Well, that wasn't it. Okay, well, let's see. I'm gonna keep going on this until I run out of lives, and if no one else has like any other levels that they want me to play, then I suppose I'll just wrap up the stream then. Though that may be... Don't worry though, it'll still be... Like, what the heck? It'll still be quite a bit of time before that ends up happening. So do I have to like... Yeah, okay. Does that only go up? No, it goes down, okay. Wait, hang on. Wait. Oh. A lot of these levels seem, like, decently made, at least. Like, I'm not getting any of, like, what Mario Maker 1 would have, where, like, sure, this is a little weird, but compared to, like, Mario Maker 1, like, you have the swamp above you, and you die instantly. And it's better. It's good. I missed again. This level? Okay. I'm gonna quit this, because, I don't like it, nor do I really dislike it. My progress will be saved. Really? So until I actually do game over, it'll keep track. Oh, nice. Clear 10 courses, got a skulls... Oh, skull skirt. I thought that said shirt. Alright, well, let's plug this thing in. Luigi 3. Whoops. BMV. Surg. The scroll in the sky. It may start out easy, but it'll ramp up soon enough. Ah, there's like something in my eye. Hang on. Alright. Let's try it out then. Wait, have only 2 people cleared this? Auto scrollers. That didn't happen. Not a huge fan of auto scrollers generally, just because I think Donovan said it in his stream as well. It kind of kills the pace in a sense by like setting the level's pace. Oh. What? Aren't you not supposed to come out when the enemy is on? Oh, neat, you can't slide. Cloud doesn't always come out for me. RIP that guy then. Wow, good thing I'm good at bullet hells. Hey, that wasn't... okay. It was really just the first part that was slow. What I mean by that is... I guess that generally only really applies to slow auto-scrollers level... Oh, slow auto-scroll levels, because... For those levels, it's like, oh... I gotta go through it. Donovan posted. That means I have to post. With each letter capitalized, so that they know that each word is important. That was pretty good. I like that one. It was short and sweet. Oh yeah, like I said. What's the third comment? Oh yeah, the cloud one. I think the guy didn't know that you had to hang back a little bit. You were the first person to clear a course. Parent and child's skirt? First time you set a world record, got a pipette. Neat. Let's see. I'm thinking about wrapping up the stream right now, though. What time is it? It is about 3 o'clock, and we've been live for about 3 hours. So, last call for any levels, I suppose, and I'll start wrapping things up. Generally, I'm pretty happy with the level I ended up making. I'm gonna post that around and see what people think of it. I finally made a difficult level after the two fairly easy ones. But yeah, I guess I'll just start wrapping up. So, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone that came by, and thanks to you guys specifically for sticking around to the end. If you aren't already following me, go ahead and follow my content right there, I think. It helps a lot. It helps me know that you've enjoyed the content, and it notifies you every single time that I start streaming, for better or for worse. And on that note, I guess I'll just see you all next time. Everyone have a good night. See ya.